Hey y'all. So she's wearing this two-piece outfit from Pat Pat. It's a little big. It's 6 to 9 months, but their clothes run a little bit big on her. So she'll be able to wear this past a lot of the other clothes. This outfit was no more than $5 or $6. And I like putting on these little two-piece play suits so she can go to her nana's house and stretch out and have fun. I like this one because it was kind of peplum top and it had the ruffled shoulders. Those are really cute. Now these rose gold moccasins came from Burlington, but they're the same brand that Ross and Marshalls and TJ Maxx sells. They're called First Steps. They're $6, $5.99. And the headband came from Ross as well. Say yes, head to toe bargain. Say yes, say yes. Okay, y'all, I'm about to take her. I'm doing drop off today. I'm about to take her to Nana's house. Say bye, bye, bye bye, y'all. Good morning, people. I have my mic on. Finally, right? I showed you guys last night. Ronnie packed up all of the mirror tile. I really like it, and I'm hell-bent on the herringbone pattern. So these floors are not the real floors. They're darker than this, but they do have that gray undertone. I'm hoping and praying for these countertops. I think we're going to go with them. This is not the cabinet like design, but I just had a sample of a white cabinet. I like these style knobs. I'm going to order those from Amazon. And then this is the plain mirror tile that I'm going to have to order like 3 more boxes of, and it's not cheap. It's like $140 some. I showed you guys yesterday, I think, that we got some wood glue to finish the railings. The rest of the shoes, these shoes I'm actually not using, and it's dirty because I sanded yesterday. I still have to finish sanding, as you can tell, some spots. We're gonna cut this part off, I think, and then I still have to sand like the rounded parts. So yeah, and I have to finish the oval thing up there as well. I guess I can do that by hand with sandpaper. But the reason why I did it yesterday is because all of the rest of the stair parts come in today. So I ordered 2 scroll ones, and then the 22 shoes for the top and bottoms. Those come today. I told you guys that I returned, this is some sample flooring that I'm not gonna use. But I returned some of the stuff that we had bought from Lowe's that I didn't need. It gave me $30 back, so I brought like 9 more of the double twisted ones like this. So we still need 3 more here, and then we can use some more starting on the catwalk upstairs, or if we do the basement one next, we can do that. I wanted to show you this. Ronnie was watching her yesterday while I was working. I got this for her from Home Goods. It was on clearance for like $15, as you can see. But I got this so that when she's sitting up in our bed, we have a wall, right? Our bed is pushed up against the wall. And sometimes she doesn't have her, coordination together, and she falls backwards, and I always feel like she's going to hit her head on that wall. So I got her this, but Ronnie was testing it out downstairs yesterday while he was watching her. It's so cute. I also got that wall piece that I think I'm going to put upstairs somewhere. But I got it from Home Goods. It was $50 the other week. That'll be in the home decor haul. Oh, Ronnie put up the thing. I'll have to ask him why is it these little whole things in there. But I ordered this from Amazon, and he put this up. It looks really, really good. See? Home Depot didn't have the one with basically the rocker thing. I have to get a new one of these anyway because this little cap is missing, and I don't know how, and it's the one for the light, so I don't know how to replace that. But it was missing when we moved in. So yeah, now it matches. He put that up for me. Appreciate that. I got that from Amazon. Sorry about that, y'all. Ronnie called in, but I was just about to take you guys around the corner. I showed you guys the light switch cover. I was just about to take you guys around the corner because I got a Gallerie package yesterday in the mail right here. These are those wall discs that go in the living room. Let me put them back in here. I hope you did not bend them. Lord, please. I don't know. Anyway. This is the Gallerie package. I ordered some of the Aspar wall sconces. You guys have seen it a million times. I've put them in my clients' houses as well. So I'm going to open them. I got these to go on this wall right here on both sides of this large picture when we do hang it. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this, and then I'm gonna sit down and get some more work done. Let me open it and I'll get back to you guys. In all their glory, you guys know, you've seen these a million times. A bunch of YouTubers have them. These are the Aspar, A-S-P-A-R wall sconces from the Gallerie. They're the candle sconces. And I did purchase some candles from, I think they're in my trunk, from the at-home store. I purchased a couple of things. I need to do a home decor haul for you guys, but I don't know when that's going to go up. But I purchased these. I paid full price for them because I was being fast and I couldn't wait for a sale. So I paid $40 each for them. And then I had to pay for shipping because they were not in stock in any of the stores. So I got the silver, of course, because silver goes in my house. And again, I got them to go on the sides of the picture there. That's going to probably go on top of that couch, but I'm not going to hang anything until the contractors come in and do my wood trim feature wall. There is dust everywhere in my house. Ronnie's been complaining. I need to vacuum it up and mop it up, but I didn't want to do it before we finish sanding. And hopefully tonight we can put up the rest of the spindles and finish the sanding. Again, I'm not going to stain anything until the new floor, we decide on the new floors. I think we have the floors that we want from Home Depot, but I don't know, we'll see. And then I also have to do the railing there and get new hardware for the railing because it is brass, as you can see right here. You see that brass? I need to change that. I'll probably get, you know, black or something like that. And then it needs to be recaulked and repainted, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, just wanted to show you that these came. I really like them. Ronnie was dumping the trash today, but they came. I really like them. Anytime I get a box from the Gallerie, I get super excited. So when they showed up yesterday, I was really excited. Now I did order, so Ronnie and I were just talking when he called, and we really like the Cambria countertops, but y'all, they are so expensive. Like, we may have to go with this as our second choice. I mean, we're gonna go to a couple countertop places because all of this is quartz, so technically I could do granite, but I prefer to do quartz. But because we are doing 4 waterfalls, so we would do a waterfall on both sides of the island, one on the side of the dishwasher, and then obviously one right here. It is a lot of money. And then don't forget, the island is going to be double depth, so it's going to be a row of cabinets on the back end, so that's even more countertop. And then we're still doing a bar 12-inch overhang, so it's going to be a lot of countertops. Every time I give people the dimensions, they're like, this is a huge kitchen, and it is. It's a lot of cabinets. I mean, I think we counted like 26 or 27 cabinets, which is a lot. And then obviously the countertops, you know, they're a lot as well. I still have to purchase a sink because they don't give us free sink, so I still need to measure. I think we're putting a 36-inch cabinet, which is there now, I believe, 36-inch cabinet there, so I need to get an undermount sink. I think we decided on just a full stainless steel, like not the separated two, but a full one. And we already have a faucet that is in the basement, brand new, that we bought at the old single family house, so we're going to use that. We never opened it, and we are going to keep the fridge until it goes out because obviously it is stainless steel already, so we're going to clean it. I need to figure out what's going on with the ice machine because my dad said last week it didn't make any ice, so I don't know what's going on with that. Let me see if it's fixed or not. No, it's still no ice in there, so I'm gonna have to ask Ronnie to look into that because I don't want to have to buy a new fridge right now. The other thing, let me turn the camera around, y'all. Hey, the other thing is, so Ronnie said that on his card, because we have a travel credit card. Well, we have a credit card that has travel points, so whenever you use it, you earn points. So we basically run our big purchases through there, pay it off in cash, and then we get the points, and we can fly and stay at hotels or resorts and stuff like that for our vacation. So we've been doing that. So of course, all of the big purchases for the Lowe's, you know, they have the automated system. You can check the status of an order. Technically, when I first ordered, they said the appliances were going to be delivered on or around March 26th. Actually, it said on, but whatever, March 26th. And I knew that was because the double wall oven was probably, you know, going to take a while because everywhere else had it out of stock. So I pretty much had thought that it was probably out of stock with Lowe's too. They just weren't letting you know when you ordered it. And that's why the delivery date was so far out. Because remember, I ordered these in January. So yesterday I called, the automated system said the order was canceled. I said, oh, hell no. I called Lowe's and got a person on the phone. I was like, nobody emailed me. I don't have any correspondence. Like, why is it saying my order is canceled? And, you know, why is the charge just not on the cart anymore? So they said, they checked the order. They said it's not canceled. It's still very much active. They're just waiting on the 36-inch cooktop and also the double wall oven. Like I said, is it back ordered? Because you guys didn't tell me that when I ordered it. And they were like, well, it looks like it's coming right from the manufacturer, so it may be on back order, but that's when we expect to get it in. I said, so you guys are not going to cancel my order come March 26th when y'all don't have it, because everywhere else is saying it's on back order and you can't order it. So she said, no, it's still active. We're just waiting on a 36-inch cooktop and a double wall oven. I said, are you sure? I said, why did the charge fall off of the credit card? And she said, oh, because it's going to keep trying to charge it just to make sure the funds are available. So you'll see it, you know, come on and then fall off all the way until they actually charge the card. That sounds like some BS, but I was like, okay, lady, I have contractors coming here to rip up my kitchen. When they rip my kitchen up and they're ready to put it back together, I'm going to need my oven and I'm going to need my cooktop. So I hope that you're telling me the truth and y'all are not going to be canceling my order at the last minute and leaving me to go somewhere else and find a double wall oven and a cooktop. And she said, no, the order is not canceled. I don't know why I told you that. It's not canceled. I see it in here. It's just going to keep trying to pull the funds just to make sure that they're, you know, available and blah, blah, blah. So, y'all. I'm not playing with her. She know I'm not playing with her. So anyway, I was thinking about selling this chandelier from the townhouse. I need to have a contractor come in and put up the chandelier in here. I was supposed to do that last week, but I never did. I was thinking about selling this one. There's nothing wrong with it. It's basically brand new. But I don't know, because I don't know where else I would put it. There's recessed lighting in the formal living room. I think there's also recessed lighting in this guest room. Not that I would put it in there. And then there's a fan in here. So maybe I can get him to just put it up in here, because I hate this fan in here. So I'll just maybe get them to put it up in here when I redo the office. I don't know. Maybe that's a thought. I thought there was recessed lighting in there, but it's not. But anywho, yeah, this needs to be cleaned because this is going to bother me. I don't know why there's air bubbles in this. They probably knew that. Little crazy people. Charge me $25 for it. Anywho, oh, I was telling Ronnie, so we are going to paint this wall and I'll probably stencil it, but I was telling him that the 4 large mirrored frames that I'm going to put up here with like family photos and photos of Ray, I think I'm going to just put them horizontally, because if I do them in the same design that I did on the townhouse stairwell, which is like 2 up, 2 down, 1 in the center, I will have to have the light switch moved, because it's going to be in the way of like the bottom row of them if I center them. I also really want the Z Gallerie, I think it's called Sequoia, Z Gallerie Sequoia console table. Look it up. SEQUUIA or OUIA, something like that. But it has like a whole line, but I just want the console table. Somebody on Facebook Marketplace is selling it, and she's selling the whole dining set, but she said she would sell me the table for $800, which I don't want to buy from her. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's in great condition, but the table is only $1,100 brand new, and when the Gallerie has like their 20-25% off sales, it goes down to almost $800. So that's why I don't want to buy it from her secondhand if I could potentially get it for new. I really want to buy it for like $500, even $600 I'll buy it for, but I don't want to pay her $800. So I told her to let me know if she lowers the price, and I would like to put that there because that's a bigger statement. If I do that, I cannot use these white things right here, so I probably would have to move them to that table over there, which is totally fine. And then I don't know what I would do with this table. I may sell it. I don't know, but we'll see. But I really want that Sequoia table. It is, I don't know how wide this is. Let me get my tape measure. But I know this is only, one of the reasons I like this for the townhouse, it needs to be dusted, but because it was shallow. It wasn't that deep. But I know the Sequoia table is deeper. I think it's like 12 or 11.5 inches or something like that. And I think that might be like 8 maybe. So you're looking at another 2.5 inches, which isn't horrible, but you know, I just have to keep in mind when my family's over and everything, the kids are, you know, coming around that corner and everything, and I just don't want any tragedies to happen. But I think when I looked at the dimensions, it was like 11.5 or something for the Sequoia table. I have not told Ronnie about this, me wanting this table, but I'm going for a certain look, so I know he'll like it, especially with the new floors in. Let's see how. So this one is actually 9 inches. The other one, I think, is like 2 extra inches, which isn't that bad when you think about it, because I'm unable to push this back to the wall because of the quarter round and the baseboards. But it's 9 inches, so really from the wall right now, it's like 10.5 inches because I can't push it all the way back. And the Sequoia table would be a little bit further, but not that much further. But again, I will only have the top, but I think it would look really, really nice. I do have to order my stencil. Also, Ronnie has taken off for 6 weeks. His job gave him a better paternity leave policy than mine. So he actually got 12 paid weeks when baby girl was born, and he only used 6, and he has to use the remaining 6 before she turns 1. So he decided to use them now, because he's going to go back and retake his motorcycle class so that he can go to the end this time. He didn't finish the last time, but he's been practicing and everything on his motorcycle. So he re-signed up so he could get his license. But that's only a week-long process, I think. Maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I have to ask him. But he wanted to be off during the renovation. So the renovations hopefully are going to start in 3 weeks, they said. I need to contact the contractor's company today. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to go place the order for the cabinets. Those will be in 7 days after that. We have a tax appointment tomorrow, and then after that, I'm going to order the flooring, which will be in within a week as well, since we're going to go with the Home Depot selection. Those should be in within a week. Well, at least the flooring and the underlayment. We would still have to get the quarter round. So yeah, and I want the quarter round to match so I want it to be the wood everywhere that you see wall, like drywall. I want it to be the wood all through here. But in the kitchen, up against the cabinets, I want it to be white because my cabinets are going to be white. So I have to explain to them that that's what I want to do. So we'll see. Because I do see, you see it's white along there, but it's wood along the cabinets and wood along where the wood is. So we did end up deciding that we want to get the floors done on this whole level. The whole level is about 2,200 square feet. And then they will also have to demo the floor in the office too, which, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. Ronnie said that if it had to be done, it had to be done. And I would rather get it done now than later and like piece it together. So yeah, but I also have to get the transition because I'm not getting the carpet pulled up in this bedroom. I still want this guest room to have carpet. My shoes are in here. Me and baby girl were taking a nap in here the other day. But I still want that room to have carpet for the guest room. So, okay, I've been talking enough, y'all. I'm down some more pounds. I'm down almost 6 pounds. I had my cycle, so I always gain on my cycle and then I'll lose it. So I'm starting to lose the weight that I retained during my cycle. So hopefully by next week I will have dropped some more. It's about time for us to put all these Valentine's Day cards away. Running through the roses, all the flowers and stuff out because those died. I'm about to sit up here and do some work because I need to be more productive today. And yeah. I'll let you guys see the scroll and stuff once it comes. If it's coming today, we'll see because it's FedEx, y'all. Also, tomorrow, I ordered some swimsuits. They will be here tomorrow. I ordered them as like a motivation thing for me. And they're kind of like sexy, you know, for vacation time. We don't have an official vacation plan, but we're supposed to be planning one, us and the gang. So we'll see how that goes. And then I also ordered some I guess they're like lounge sets, but they're really like pajama sets, or I don't know what they technically are, from Forever 21. They were on clearance for like $6. Brittany sent out the link, so I ordered both of those, and I ordered them store pickup from Annapolis. So if we go to Whole Foods, I can pick it up tomorrow, because Ronnie was saying that we need to get some more meats. So yeah, but I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Guys, it's still Friday. It's like 5 o'clock. We have to go get baby girl, and then we're gonna have dinner at my parents' house. But Ronnie and I have been working. I told you what was coming today. What did I tell you was coming today? I have something to show you. Close your eyes. The scrolls came. We finished putting them in. It looks so good. So all of this is like dry fitted. We haven't like permanently put like the shoes on. Those are the aluminum shoes. So I think we can still sand them down a little bit so that they'll fit, because they in order to get like a flush fit, as you can see here, is not, I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? You see how it's not exactly flush? What I read was you're supposed to sand down this side so that this side will go flush up against this. So basically all of them are like that, and we need to sand it down. And then we need to take them all out anyway so we can stain once we get the floors in. But look at the difference. Oh my goodness. It looks so good. Y'all, we had a time with these scrolls because they are so long, and as you can see, it's not much pole at the top or the bottom anymore, but we made it work. I think it looks good, and I'm really excited about it. Like, I'm really excited about it, you guys. Like, that excited. Okay, bye.